Encyclopedia Britannica will tell you that marriage is a legally and socially sanctioned union. A legally and socially sanctioned union, usually between a man and a woman. A man and a woman that is regulated by laws, rules, customs, beliefs, and attitude. They will say that dating or courtship is the stage of romantic relationship in which two individuals engage in an activity together, most often with the intention of evaluating each other's suitability as a partner in a future intimate relationship. That is not dating in Islam. That's not dating in Islam. Intimate relationship. They just ran away from even the word marriage. Why put intimate relationship? What is the meaning of that one? It means I want to become a boyfriend with you, intimate relationship. So let's do activities together. What kind of activities are you going to do together? So that you find the suitability. What kind of activities? Encyclopedia Britannica, instead of defining marriage to be normally between or always, Islam would say marriage, when you talk about marriage, it should definitely be between a man and what? A woman. Male and female. It can be usually. No, that is always between the... So, I just want you to appreciate the fact that the family structure, then also marriage is under attack. And there are so many ways of waging this war against marriage. Number one, the instinct of lust, wanting to have sex. And then the instinct of eating, nutrition, wanting to eat and drink. Allah didn't give us control, absolute control over these two instincts. Why? Because Allah wants to use that one to sustain life on this earth. If you have control over eating and you decide never to eat at all, what would have happened? 1 year, all of us, we are going to die. You have control over sex and you decide never to have sex at all throughout. All of us become Roman fathers and Roman sisters. What will happen to us? Maximum 100 years will all be wiped from what? This particular earth. So because Allah wants to maintain our life on this particular earth, Allah actually didn't give us control over this particular instinct, but ensured that He gave detailed guidance as to how this particular instinct should be used and regulated. The more we adhere to the principles and regulations of Allah Azza wa Jal on these particular two instincts, the more stable we find our societies and the more happiness and tranquility we'll find ourselves inside. But we run away from it and we think that we have ways and means of satisfying ourselves and we will follow the Islamic regulation. Definitely will come to the consequences. Some of the consequences are number one, statistically in the advanced countries, out of 10 people that are successful, they have everything that they need on this particular earth. He has his car, his wife, his house, his degree, everything. Out of 10 people, only 3 people are happy. Only 3 people are happy. Out of what? The 10 people. Why? Because they are not adhering to the basic principles that Islam, Allah Azza wa Jal, put in the Quran and also in the Sunnah for them. In California, during holidays, 80% of the people who die in old age, 80% of them, they die and they are buried, and before their death, their children are called. Your father is sick. Then they will say the municipality, the hospital should take care of them. The sickness of your father is at the highest level, or your mom is at the highest level. I can't leave my holiday and my enjoyment to come. The municipality should take care of them. Until they are dead and buried, 80% of them don't come. 80% of them. We know they can take call they can take a phone and make a call for their father and their mother to be arrested. And we know that who is their father, who is their mother to interfere on whatever they like in life. So therefore, because of lack of respect that is given to the leadership of the man doesn't want to marry. And because of also lack of respect that is to be given to the leadership of the mother and the father, they don't also want to give birth to what? Children. And as a result of it, they have so many social houses that they build for old age. They go to put them there, hire nurses for them to change their pampers, to dress them, to do this. Their children will never come to that place. Is that the type of family structure that we want in Ghana? Subhanallah. So people don't have the appetite to marry. And Allah Azza wa Jal didn't give us control over the sex. Now that you have opened way, you don't want to regard Islamic rules with respect to sex. And the ladies have become normal and things you can easily get within a twinkle of an eye. Then that lust that would have pushed the guy to marry, the guy doesn't want to marry again because it's available. He doesn't want to marry again. The ladies are what? Available. They are walking naked. Put that one aside. If he doesn't even want to come out again and then do that one, in the past, you might need to go and get a street and sit down and be watching the ladies, but now everything is in their pocket. As they go to sleep, nobody is there. They open and they view everything. Everything that a lady has that could have attracted him. The root of stimulus are normally exhausted even before marriage. So you come as a lady, you think you are coming to surprise him. The sort of things that he has seen before you. The Chinese of them, the Americans of them, the what and what of them, he has watched all. You see the danger? So it makes the marriage useless to them. And then you see, you will now be wondering, why are these people not having mind to the extent that now he doesn't want a lady? He now wants what? A man. He wants to be with a man. She wants to be with what? A woman. Some of them, that one is not enough for them. And for that matter, he needs an animal. And then they are pushing for regulations. And that is the definitions that I'm giving to you from Encyclopedia Britannica and then also from Wikipedia. They are all as a result of these people. They are changing things in academia. Why? Because every source of satisfaction and every source of joy, Allah Azza wa Jal has put a span for it. A satisfaction span for it and an expiry date for it, not for anything at all, to let you know that indeed there should be heaven. There should be heaven. There should be another system of happiness that has no satisfaction span and has no expiry date, and for that matter crave for that one. Within us, inbuilt, inherent within us, you find that sense of eternity. We don't want to die, we want to continue. Whatever is good for us, we want the continuation of it. But Allah keeps on putting what? A span and expiry date to it, to tell you that definitely you should look for a better one. Look for a better one in Jannah. And you know something? Islam has also calculated and has also arranged our life in such a way that it will manage you to the level that by the time you even get to the expiry date of that source of satisfaction, another one will be created for you, and then there won't be the need for you to pass and go and use any unusual one. You might not understand me, but with example. As a Muslim in Ghana here, for example, if we should follow our religion and follow everything, you marry after what? University. Is that not it? If you follow Islam and follow, you will never see the breast of a lady. You won't see the private part of a lady until when you complete university, 21, 25 or 26 years, then you marry at that particular time. When you marry, the sense of habituation will set in with you and your wife, maybe 10 years to come or 20 years to come. When the sense of habituation sets in and you have no strategies of renewal, then reframing your source of romance and source of what? Sex, then Allah, if you have the capability, He says, bring another lady to come and revive and reset everything to the factory settings. So another one comes in to reset it. Then even the first wife will start enjoying again. What has happened to my husband? All of a sudden he has turned. By the time you say you are finishing with this process, you will never get satisfied for you to start thinking about animals. Is that not it? But let's go back to the Western world. The child is at primary school. They say he has the right. Primary school, right away from kindergarten, the child can see everything. For the sake of Allah, by senior high school or by the end of university, what is sex to this particular person? A woman is nothing to the person. He will start thinking about something else, not a woman. Then after university, when he gets his masters and other things, then human being becomes what? Nothing. The concept of bestiality now start coming. You need a cow, you need a dog, you need this. Then it keeps on going and going. But you follow Islam, subhanallah. So all that I'm trying to tell you people is that this particular institution, marriage, is under attack. And some of these sophisticated traps of Satan that has been set in front of us, behind us, left and right, one of them, the main tool that is actually a platform for the execution of the traps of Satan, is what Satan has comfortably put in between your palms. You are holding it now. You joke with this one, you will never get the taste of your marriage. You will never enjoy your wife if you joke with this. You can never enjoy your husband if you joke with this. You joke with this one, there will be unlimited models and prototypes of ideal partners in your mind, to the extent that you become confused, that you can't even make a proper selection. At the end of the selection, you can never enjoy what? Your marriage. May Allah Azza wa Jal have mercy on us.